Been 18 days now since a pipeline in Mayflower ruptured, releasing thousands of gallons of crude oil into a residential neighborhood there. ExxonMobil, which owns the pipeline, has been apologizing to residents ever since. Now we're hearing more about how the company plans to compensate the people who live there. KARK's Drew Petromo joining us live, the Northwood subdivision where this spill happened, with details about Exxon's compensation plan. Drew, you've been following this from day one. This is another big step forward. What happened?
Well, Bob, one of the biggest concerns out here at Northwoods has always been the potential for property values to just plummet after all that has happened. To try to alleviate some of those concerns, Exxon is offering to guarantee the sale of homes at prices that don't take the spill into effect. That offer is good for 3 years, as is another offer for a one-time payment to make up for any property value loss for those who want to stay.
I have no desire to stay in this neighborhood long term, especially after all that's gone on in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Now, Exxon is also offering a $10,000 payment to the 62 residents of the 62 homeowners here in the Northwood subdivision for all the trouble the company has caused. But speaking with a couple lawyers with knowledge of these cases today, they said their best advice is to not sign anything until you sit down with an attorney to read over the fine print. We're live tonight in Mayflower. Drew Petromo, KARK 4 News.
All right, Drew, thank you very much. Congressman Tim Griffin represents Mayflower. Today, he sent a letter to Exxon's CEO urging him to relocate the 13-mile section of the Pegasus pipeline that crosses through the Lake Maumelle watershed. And while he has expressed concerns over the aging Pegasus pipeline, Mr. Griffin says he continues to support the Keystone XL pipeline, which would stretch across the country.
It is one of the most modern, if not the most modern, pipelines ever made, ever designed, and specific steps have been taken to make sure that it doesn't threaten water supplies.
Keystone would not cross through Arkansas. Congressman Griffin says every pipeline is different, and the goal should be to make all of them as safe as possible. As this story continues to develop, naturally, stay with KARK and ArkansasMatters.com for the very latest on the Mayflower oil spill and the cleanup there. The